Chosen ones, God said you are not ready for what's coming next, and it's starting sooner than you think. A divine wave is sweeping toward you, carrying blessings so massive they will reshape your entire existence. This isn't about small changes or fleeting moments of favor. This is a seismic shift, a celestial realignment that will rewrite your story in ways you can't yet fathom. Your life is about to become a living testament to God's power, and the world will see it. Stay with me, because what's unfolding is meant for you, and only you, the chosen one, can carry it. This isn't just about what's coming, it's about who you're becoming. God has been preparing you, refining you through trials, sculpting your soul for a purpose so grand it defies human understanding. Think of a seed buried deep in the earth, pressed by darkness, yet destined to break through into light. That's you right now. Every struggle, every tear, every moment you thought you couldn't go on was God's hand carving out space for the miraculous. You're not just surviving, you're being molded into a vessel for divine glory. But here's the truth. The magnitude of what's coming is so vast, it might feel overwhelming. God himself has said you're not ready, not because you're unworthy, but because his plans are beyond what your mind can grasp. Picture a storm on the horizon, not one of destruction, but of renewal, carrying winds of change that will sweep away doubt and plant unshakable faith. You've been chosen to stand in the center of this storm, not to be broken by it, but to rise through it. Your heart knows this truth, so pause now, hit that like button, and type 777 inches the comments to declare you're ready for what God is bringing. The world around you may not see it yet. People may look at you and see the same person they've always known, but they're missing the transformation happening within. You're not who you were. The old you, weighed down by fear, scarcity, or shame, is fading. God is replacing that version with someone radiant, someone who walks with a fire that no darkness can touch. Think of Moses standing before the burning bush, hearing God's voice call him to lead a nation. He didn't feel ready either, but God didn't ask for his readiness, he asked for his faith. That's what God is asking of you now. This divine shift isn't just personal, it's generational. The blessings coming your way aren't only for you. They're meant to ripple through your family, your community, your legacy. You're carrying a mantle that will change lives long after you're gone. Imagine a river overflowing its banks, nourishing everything it touches. That's the abundance God is pouring into you. Wealth, health, peace, purpose. It's not about chasing money or status. It's about stepping into a life so full it spills over, blessing everyone around you. But let's be real. Stepping into this calling isn't always easy. The path to greatness is paved with moments that test your resolve. You've faced them before, times when the world seemed against you, when doubt crept in, when the weight of your calling felt too heavy. Yet here you are, still standing, still chosen. That resilience isn't yours alone. It's God's strength flowing through you. Like David facing Goliath, you didn't need to be the biggest or the strongest. You just needed to trust the one who sent you. Now, pause for a moment. Feel the weight of this truth. God's plans for you are unfolding now. This isn't a distant promise, it's happening. The doors of heaven are swinging open, and your name is written on them. To align with this moment, type 777 inches the comments. Let the universe know you're claiming what God has set aside for you. And if your spirit is stirring, hit that subscribe button to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path together. Your presence here isn't random, it's divine. What's coming next isn't just a blessing, it's a transformation that will touch every part of your life. Your finances, once a source of stress, will shift as God opens streams of provision. Your health, once a battleground, will reflect His healing power. Your relationships, once strained, will align with His purpose. This isn't about superficial fixes, it's about a complete overhaul of your reality. Picture a house being rebuilt from the foundation up, stronger, brighter, unshakable. That's what God is doing with you. But here's the catch. To receive this, you must let go of the old mindsets, old fears, old limits. They can't come where God is taking you. Think of a caterpillar shedding its cocoon to become a butterfly. It's not comfortable, but it's necessary. God is asking you to release the doubts that cling to you, the habits that hold you back, the voices that say you're not enough. You are enough because He chose you. And when you let go, you make room for the miraculous to flood in. This transformation isn't just about you, it's about the world watching. People will see the change in you and wonder what happened. They'll notice the peace in your eyes, the strength in your step, the joy that radiates from you. You're not just living for yourself. You're a beacon, a living proof of God's power. Like Esther, who stepped into her destiny to save a nation, you're being positioned to shine in a way that draws others to Him. Your life will speak louder than words ever could. The enemy knows this, and that's why the attacks have been relentless. The devil sees the light in you and trembles. Every obstacle, every whisper of doubt, every setback was designed to dim your shine. But no weapon formed against you will prosper. You're not just fighting battles, you're winning a war. The devil thought he could stop you, but he didn't count on God's hand over your life. Like Daniel in the lion's den, you're walking through fire unharmed because God is with you. Now, take a deep breath and feel this. The gates of heaven are opening wider. The blessings are closer than you think. Type 777 inches, the comments one more time to seal this truth in your spirit. You're not just waiting for a miracle, you're stepping into it. The world may not understand yet, but they will. Your life is about to become a story of God's glory, a testament that nothing is impossible for Him. This isn't about chasing dreams, it's about receiving what's already yours. God has written your name on promises that are unfolding now. Wealth that overflows, health that restores, purpose that ignites your soul. These aren't wishes, they're your inheritance. Think of Abraham, called to a land he didn't know, trusting God's voice over logic. You're being called to trust, to step forward, to believe that what's coming is bigger than anything you've seen. But trust doesn't mean sitting still. God is asking you to move in faith. Take that step toward the dream He's placed in your heart. Speak the truth He's given you. Act with the courage He's instilled in you. Like Noah building the ark amid ridicule, your obedience will unlock the floodgates. Every action you take in faith is a key turning in a divine lock, opening doors no man can shut. The shift is happening now. You can feel it. The air is charged with possibility. Your spirit senses the change, even if your eyes can't see it yet. God is aligning people, resources, opportunities to meet you exactly where you are. Picture a puzzle coming together, each piece falling into place with perfect precision. That's God's plan for you, nothing wasted, nothing random, everything purposeful. And here's the beauty. This transformation isn't just for you. It's for those you love, those you'll never meet, those who will hear your story years from now. Your breakthrough will inspire others to believe. Your abundance will overflow to lift others up. Your light will guide others out of darkness. Like Joseph, who rose from a pit to a palace to save nations, your rise is about more than you. It's about God's kingdom. The enemy will try to distract you, to make you doubt the timing, to make you question your worth. But you are chosen, and that's not up for debate. God didn't choose you because you were perfect. He chose you because you were His. Every flaw, every mistake, every moment of weakness is covered by His grace. You're not defined by your past. You're defined by His purpose. Right now, God is moving mountains you can't see. He's shifting circumstances you don't yet understand. He's preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. The blessings coming are not just for survival, they're for thriving. Wealth that builds legacies, health that defies time, joy that no trial can steal. This is your portion as a chosen one. And don't miss this. God's timing is perfect. What's coming is happening sooner than you think, but it's not rushed. Every step has been orchestrated, every detail planned. Like a master artist painting a masterpiece, God is adding strokes you can't yet see, but the final picture will leave you in awe. Trust His process, even when it feels slow. Your role now is to stand firm. Don't waver. Don't let fear creep in. You're not just waiting for a miracle, you're living in the middle of one. The gates of heaven are open, and the blessings are pouring out. Type 777 one last time in the comments to claim this moment. Let the heavens know you're ready to walk through those gates. This transformation is rewriting your story. The struggles that once defined you are becoming stepping stones. The pain that once held you back is becoming fuel for your purpose. God is taking every broken piece and making something beautiful. Like a mosaic, every fragment of your life is being woven into a masterpiece that reflects His glory. And here's what's wild. The world is watching. People who doubted you, who overlooked you, who thought you'd never rise, they're about to see God's power in you. Your transformation will silence skeptics, not because you prove them wrong, but because God's light in you will shine too brightly to ignore. Like Lazarus rising from the tomb, your comeback will leave no room for doubt. But this isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's about living the life God designed for you. A life of abundance, not lack. A life of purpose, not wandering. A life of victory, not defeat. You're not just chosen, you're anointed, equipped, unstoppable. God's hand is on you, and no force in heaven or earth can change that. Now, imagine this: a future where every need is met, every dream is within reach, every burden is lifted. That's not a fantasy, that's God's promise. He's not just preparing you for what's coming, He's preparing the world for you. Your presence will shift atmospheres, your words will carry weight, your life will be a testimony. Subscribe now to join thousands of chosen one souls standing in this truth, ready for what's next. The enemy thought he could stop you, but he forgot who's fighting for you. The devil's schemes are crumbling in the face of God's plans. Every trap set for you is becoming a platform for your elevation. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace, you're walking through trials untouched, with God by your side. The world will see His glory in you. And this is just the beginning. What's coming is not a single moment, but a season of overflow. Financial breakthroughs that defy logic, healing that restores what was lost, connections that align with your purpose. God is setting the stage for a life so vibrant, so full, it will leave others in awe. You're not just stepping into blessings, you're stepping into destiny. But destiny requires surrender. Let go of control. Trust God's timing. Release the need to understand every step. Like Mary, who said, "Let it be to me according to your word." Your yes to God unlocks the impossible. Say yes to His plan, yes to His timing, yes to His transformation. The gates are open, and your moment is now. This isn't about striving, it's about receiving. God's blessings don't come through hustle, they come through faith. Stop trying to earn what's already yours. You're not working for God's favor, you're walking in it. Picture a field ripe for harvest, ready for you to claim. That's your life right now, ready, waiting, overflowing with potential. And here's the truth: you're stronger than you know. Every battle you've faced has built muscles you didn't realize you had. Every tear has watered the ground for your breakthrough. Every moment of doubt has led you to this unshakable faith. You're not just ready, you're chosen, called, destined. God's plans for you are unfolding, and nothing can stop them. The world may try to define you by your past, but God defines you by your future. He sees the version of you that's coming, the one who walks in authority, radiates peace, carries His glory. That version is already here, emerging with every step you take. Like a phoenix rising from ashes, you're becoming something new, something unstoppable. And don't forget, this is bigger than you. Your transformation is a spark that will ignite others. Your abundance will overflow to those in need. Your light will guide those lost in darkness. Like the disciples who fed thousands with a few loaves and fish, your faith will multiply blessings beyond measure. You're not just living for today, you're building a legacy for tomorrow. The gates of heaven are open, and the blessings are flowing. You can't see the full picture yet, but you don't need to. God's vision is clearer than yours, His plans greater than your dreams. Trust Him. Step forward. Claim what's yours. The world is about to see what happens when a chosen one rises. Get ready, because it starts now. This moment you're standing in isn't just a pause, it's a divine intersection. God is recalibrating your path, aligning every step with a purpose so precise it will leave you breathless. Think of a compass spinning wildly before locking onto true north. That's your life right now, finding its direction, guided by a hand far greater than your own. The blessings coming aren't random, they're tailored, crafted for you alone, chosen one, to carry out a mission only you can fulfill. The enemy wants you to believe you're unprepared, that the weight of what's coming will crush you. But God says otherwise. He's been training you in the quiet moments, in the battles no one saw, in the nights you cried out for answers. Every challenge was a classroom, every setback a setup for something greater. Like a soldier honed through discipline, you've been forged for this season. The strength you carry isn't just yours, it's divine, rooted in the one who never fails. What's unfolding now is a shift in how you see yourself. You're not just a person navigating life's chaos, you're a force, a light that pierces the darkest corners. Imagine a lighthouse standing firm against crashing waves, its beam cutting through the storm. That's you, unshaken, illuminating paths others can't see. God is awakening a new awareness in you, a clarity that lets you see beyond circumstances, beyond limits, straight into His promises. And here's what's wild. This awakening isn't just for you, it's a signal to the world that God is moving. Your transformation will spark questions, stir hearts, shift perspectives. People will look at you and sense something bigger at work. Like Paul on the road to Damascus, blinded by light and changed forever, your life will point others to the divine. You're not just walking your path, you're paving the way for others to follow. But don't mistake this for ease. The road to divine purpose is rarely smooth. You'll face moments that test your trust, moments that demand you stand firm when everything screams to give up. Think of Job, stripped of everything yet holding fast to his faith. His trials weren't punishment, they were preparation. Your challenges are the same, refining you, proving you, positioning you for a glory that outshines the pain. Now, feel this truth. God's promises are not delayed. They're precise, arriving exactly when they're meant to. The blessings coming, wealth, health, purpose, are not just possibilities, they're certainties. Picture a dam breaking, its waters rushing forward with unstoppable force. That's the abundance headed your way, ready to overflow every dry place in your life. You're not waiting for a trickle, you're standing before a flood. The world may try to box you in, to label you by your past or your circumstances. But God sees no limits. He sees a chosen one, anointed for greatness, destined to break cycles and build legacies. Like Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem's walls despite opposition, you're called to construct something enduring. Your life is a foundation, and what you build now will stand for generations. And don't miss this. The transformation God is working in you is holistic. It's not just your bank account or your body. It's your mind, your spirit, your vision. Imagine a tree, its roots sinking deeper, its branches stretching higher, bearing fruit in every season. That's you, growing stronger, more vibrant, more alive, with each passing day. God is renewing every part of you, making you a living testimony of His power. The enemy will try to sow doubt, whispering that you're not enough, that the blessings are for someone else. But those lies crumble in the face of God's truth. You are chosen, not by chance, but by design. Like Ruth, who stepped into a new land with nothing but faith, you're walking into a future where God has already prepared provision. Your trust in Him is the key that unlocks every door. Now, picture this. A moment where everything clicks. The struggles that once overwhelmed you become stories of triumph. The dreams you buried resurface, alive and within reach. God is stitching together every thread of your life, weaving a tapestry that tells of His faithfulness. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, stepping into a reality where lack has no place and purpose reigns supreme. And here's the deeper truth. Your calling is a catalyst. Your rise isn't just about you, it's about the countless lives you'll touch. Like a stone dropped in a pond, your transformation sends ripples outward, shifting families, communities, destinies. You're not just receiving blessings, you're becoming a blessing, a conduit of God's grace in a world desperate for hope. The gates of heaven are wide open, and the flow is unstoppable. Wealth that builds dreams, health that restores vitality, peace that anchors your soul, these are yours. Imagine a river carving through stone, unstoppable, reshaping everything in its path. That's God's provision for you, cutting through every obstacle, making a way where none seemed possible. You're not chasing this, it's coming to you. But faith requires action. God is calling you to move, to speak, to believe in the unseen. Like Peter, stepping out onto the water, your next step might feel impossible, but it's where miracles happen. Trust the one who called you. Act on the vision He's given you. Every step in faith is a stone laid on the path to your destiny. And don't let the noise of the world distract you. Voices will tell you to play it safe, to doubt, to settle, but you're not made for ordinary. You're a chosen one, marked by God for a purpose that defies logic. Like Elijah calling down fire from heaven, your faith will spark miracles that silence skeptics and shift realities. You're not here to blend in, you're here to stand out. The blessings coming are not just for today, they're eternal. God is planting seeds in you that will grow into legacies. Wealth that outlasts you, impact that echoes through time, purpose that shapes the future. Picture an oak tree, its roots deep, its shade wide, offering shelter for generations. That's the life God is building through you, chosen one. And here's what's beautiful. You don't have to force it. God's plan unfolds naturally, like a flower opening to the Sunday. Your job is to trust, to stay aligned, to keep your eyes on him. Like Mary Magdalene, who stood faithful at the cross and witnessed the resurrection, your steadfastness will lead you to moments of divine revelation. The gates are open, and you're walking through. The enemy's tactics, fear, delay, distraction, have no power over you. You're covered by a divine shield, guided by a divine hand. Every step you take is protected, every decision illuminated. Like Joshua leading Israel into the promised land, you're crossing into a new season, claiming what God has already given. The victory is yours. Step into it. And this is key. Your transformation is a testimony. The world will see God's hand on your life and marvel. Your success, your peace, your radiance. They point to him, like the woman at the well, whose story of grace spread through her town. Your life will draw others to God's truth. You're not just living, you're proclaiming his power without saying a word. Now, feel the shift. The air around you is charged with divine energy. Opportunities are aligning, doors are opening, blessings are flowing. You're not just hoping for change, you're living it. God is moving, and you're at the center of his plan. Subscribe now to join thousands of chosen one souls standing in this moment, ready for what's next. The gates of heaven are open, and your time is now. The wave of divine change crashing toward you isn't just a moment, it's a movement. God is orchestrating a symphony in your life, each note building to a crescendo that will echo through eternity. Picture an artist at work, every stroke deliberate, every color chosen to create a masterpiece. That's you right now, chosen one, being shaped into a living work of art, a reflection of God's boundless creativity and love. The world may see you as ordinary, but God sees a vessel for the extraordinary. Your heart, your mind, your spirit. They're being tuned to a frequency that resonates with heaven itself. Think of a radio catching a signal, cutting through static to deliver a clear message. That's what's happening within you. God is clearing the noise, aligning your soul to hear his voice above all else. You're not just living, you're becoming a conduit for his will. This alignment isn't just internal, it's visible. The way you move, speak, carry yourself is shifting. People will notice a spark they can't explain, a presence that draws them in. Like a flame in the darkness, you're becoming impossible to ignore. God is clothing you in a radiance that reflects his glory, not for your pride, but to point others to him. Your life is becoming a beacon, guiding the lost to shore. And here's the truth. This transformation is unstoppable. No force in heaven or earth can derail what God has set in motion. The enemy may try to throw obstacles in your path. Doubt, fear, delay. But they're like dust against a hurricane. You're covered by divine authority, walking in a purpose that cannot be shaken. Like Esther, who stood before a king to save her people, your courage will shift destinies. But courage doesn't mean the absence of fear, it means trusting God through it. You've faced moments when the ground felt unsteady, when the future looked unclear. Those were not moments of weakness. They were moments of growth, like a tree, bending in the wind, but never breaking. You've learned to stand firm. God is using every storm to strengthen your roots, preparing you for the weight of the blessings to come. Now, imagine a door swinging open, revealing a path lined with opportunities you never dreamed possible. That's where you're headed, a future where lack is a distant memory, where purpose fuels every step. God isn't just promising provision. He's promising abundance that overflows into every corner of your life. Picture a cup filled to the brim, spilling over with more than you can hold. That's your portion, chosen one. The enemy will try to make you question the timing. He'll whisper that it's too late, that you've missed your chance. But God's clock doesn't tick like the world's. His promises are eternal, his plans unshakable. Like Sarah, who laughed at the idea of a child in her old age, you might doubt what's possible, but God's response is the same. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Your breakthrough is closer than you think. And this is key. Your transformation is a declaration. Every step you take in faith shouts to the world that God is faithful. Your success isn't just personal, it's prophetic. Like Joseph interpreting Pharaoh's dreams, your rise will speak of God's power to turn pits into palaces. People will see your life and know that something greater is at work, something divine, something unstoppable. But don't get comfortable. God's call on your life isn't for settling, it's for soaring. He's not just lifting you out of struggle. He's launching you into a purpose that will shake the foundations of the ordinary. Imagine an eagle taking flight, leaving the ground far below. That's you, rising above limitations, soaring into a destiny that only God could design. The blessings coming aren't just for you, they're for the world around you. Your abundance will fund dreams, your peace will heal hearts, your strength will inspire courage. Like a river carving new paths through barren land, your life will bring life to places long forgotten. God is using you to restore, to rebuild, to renew, because you're not just chosen, you're commissioned. And here's what's wild. You don't have to force the doors open. God is the one turning the keys, clearing the way, setting the stage. Your job is to walk through with faith, to trust that every step is guided. Like the Israelites crossing the Red Sea, you're moving through impossible places because God is making a way. The path is clear, and it's yours to claim. The world will try to distract you, to pull you back into old patterns, but you're not who you were. The old you, bound by fear or small thinking, is gone. God is rewriting your identity, calling you to see yourself as he does, chosen, anointed, unstoppable, like Gideon, who saw himself as the least but became a mighty warrior. You're stepping into a new name, a new purpose. And don't miss this. Every trial you faced was preparation for this moment. The pain, the delays, the battles, they weren't random. They were divine training grounds, equipping you to carry the weight of glory coming your way. Picture a blacksmith forging a sword, each strike shaping it into something stronger. That's God's work in you, crafting you into a weapon for his kingdom. The gates of heaven are open wider than ever, and the flow is relentless. Wealth that builds futures, health that defies time, joy that no sorrow can touch, these are pouring out for you. Imagine a waterfall, its power reshaping the landscape below. That's God's blessing over your life, transforming everything it touches. You're not just receiving, you're becoming a force of change, but this requires focus. The world is loud, full of voices vying for your attention. Tune them out. Fix your eyes on God's promise. Like Peter walking on water, you'll only sink if you look at the waves. Keep your gaze on the one who called you, and you'll walk through storms unscathed. Your faith is the bridge to your future. Step boldly. And here's the deeper truth. Your life is a story God is telling. Every chapter, every twist, every victory is part of his narrative. You're not just living, you're proclaiming his faithfulness. Like David's Psalms, your life will sing of God's goodness, drawing others to his heart. Your story isn't just yours, it's a testament for the ages. The enemy knows the power you carry, which is why the attacks feel relentless. But his schemes are no match for God's plans. Every trap he sets is a stepping stone for your elevation. Like Daniel in the lion's den, you're not just surviving, you're thriving in the face of danger. God's protection over you is unbreakable, His favor undeniable. Now, picture this: a future where every dream aligns with God's purpose, where every step feels guided, where every moment hums with divine energy. That's not a hope, it's your reality unfolding. God is moving pieces you can't see, opening doors you didn't know existed, preparing a stage for your light to shine. You're not just ready, you're chosen for this. And don't let the weight of the moment overwhelm you. God doesn't expect perfection, He expects trust. Like Mary, who carried the Savior despite her questions, your willingness to say yes is enough. Say yes to His plan, yes to His timing, yes to the transformation He's working. The gates are open, and your breakthrough is now. This divine moment you're standing in is a threshold, a sacred line between what was and what will be. God is drawing you into a new realm where your life becomes a canvas for His miracles. Picture a sunrise breaking over a mountain, its light flooding valleys that were shrouded in shadow. That's your journey now. Chosen one, God's glory is rising in you, illuminating places you thought would stay dark forever. The world may try to chain you to old labels: failure, fear, insignificance. But God is breaking those chains. He's renaming you, calling you victorious, purposed, radiant. Like Jacob wrestling with the angel, you fought through the night, and now you're emerging with a new name, a new identity. Your past doesn't define you. God's promise does, and it's pulling you into a future brighter than you can imagine. What's coming is not just a change, it's a divine reordering. Your finances, your health, your relationships are being realigned to match God's vision for your life. Think of a constellation taking shape in the night sky, each star finding its place to form a perfect design. That's what God is doing with you, placing every piece exactly where it belongs, creating a masterpiece that reflects His heart. And here's the truth: this reordering isn't random. Every detail of your life, every tear, every triumph, every quiet prayer has been woven into God's plan. Like a weaver threading a tapestry, He's using every moment to create something eternal. You're not just walking through life, you're walking through a divine story, one that will inspire generations to come. The enemy will try to make you feel small, whispering that you're not ready for this greatness. But God's voice is louder. He chose you, not because of your strength, but because of your heart. Like David, a shepherd boy anointed as king, you carry a calling that defies appearances. Your readiness isn't about perfection, it's about trust, and God trusts you to carry His glory. Now imagine a riverbed, dry for years, suddenly filled with rushing water. That's the abundance God is pouring into your life. Resources, opportunities, peace that overflows. This isn't about scraping by. It's about thriving in a way that shifts everything around you. Your wealth will build dreams. Your health will defy time. Your purpose will ignite hope. You're stepping into a season of overflow. But overflow requires space. God is asking you to clear out the clutter, doubts, grudges, old wounds that take up room in your heart. Like a gardener pruning branches to make way for new growth, you must let go to receive. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Release the past and watch how God fills the empty spaces with blessings too big to contain. The world is watching, even if they don't realize it yet. Your transformation will spark curiosity, stir awe, shift perspectives. Like a city on a hill, your life will shine, drawing others to God's light. You're not just changing for yourself, you're changing for those who need to see what faith looks like. Your story will be their hope, your victory their proof that God is real. And don't miss this: the battles you've fought were never in vain. Every struggle was a stepping stone, every pain a preparation. Like gold refined in fire, you're emerging purer, stronger, ready to carry the weight of God's promises. The trials that tried to break you were only building you, shaping you into a vessel for miracles the world can't ignore. The gates of heaven are open, and the blessings are relentless. Picture a flood breaking through a dam, sweeping away everything in its path. That's God's provision for you, unstoppable, reshaping your reality. Wealth that funds your purpose, health that restores your strength, joy that anchors your soul. These are yours, chosen one, because God has spoken it. But this requires boldness. The enemy will try to pull you back, to trap you in fear or complacency. Stand firm. Like Joshua circling Jericho's walls, your faith will bring down barriers. Every step you take in obedience is a shout of victory, a declaration that God's promises are true. Move forward and watch the walls crumble before you. And here's what's beautiful. You're not alone in this. God is with you, guiding every step, lighting every path. Like the pillar of fire leading Israel through the wilderness, His presence is your assurance. You don't need to see the whole journey, just trust the one who's leading you. He's already gone ahead, preparing the way. The transformation unfolding in you is more than personal, it's cosmic. Your rise is part of a larger story, a divine plan that stretches beyond time. Like the prophets who spoke God's truth to nations, you're carrying a message in your life, your breakthroughs, your peace, your radiance. They're signs of God's kingdom breaking through, here and now. The enemy knows this, which is why he's desperate to distract you. But his tactics are powerless against God's purpose. Every lie he speaks, every obstacle he throws, is just noise against the roar of God's truth. Like Paul and Silas singing in prison, your faith will shake the chains loose, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Now, picture a seed bursting through the soil, reaching for sunlight. That's you, breaking through every limitation, growing into the fullness of God's plan. The blessings coming aren't just for today, they're for a lifetime, for generations, for eternity. You're not just receiving, you're planting, building, leaving a legacy that will outlast you. And don't let the world's chaos sway you. The noise, the doubt, the pressure, it's all temporary. God's promises are eternal. Like Noah building the ark while the world mocked, your faith will prove them wrong. Keep building, keep trusting, keep moving. The flood of blessings is coming, and you're ready, even if you don't feel it yet. The gates of heaven are pouring out favor, and you're standing in the flow. Wealth that transforms lives, health that defies explanation, purpose that sets your soul on fire. These are yours. Imagine a flame growing brighter, consuming everything that tries to dim it. That's your life, chosen one, burning with divine light, unstoppable in its radiance. But this radiance requires focus. Tune out the distractions, the voices that say you can't, the fears that say you won't. Like Elisha, seeing the armies of heaven, open your eyes to the divine reality around you. God is moving, aligning, providing. Your job is to see it, believe it, walk in it. The gates are open, and your moment is now. This divine shift surging through your life is a sacred recalibration, a moment where heaven itself is rewriting your reality. God is planting you in new soil, where your roots will grow deeper and your branches reach higher than ever before. Picture a vineyard, carefully tended, each vine positioned to bear fruit beyond measure. That's you, chosen one, cultivated by God's hand to produce a harvest that will astonish the world. The enemy wants you to believe you're still bound by yesterday's struggles, But God is breaking those chains with a single word: freedom. You're not tethered to old mistakes or past pain. Like a bird released from a cage, you're soaring into a sky with no limits. God is calling you to spread your wings, to trust the wind of His Spirit, carrying you toward a destiny only He could design. What's coming next is a divine unveiling. The blessings headed your way aren't just gifts, they're revelations of God's heart for you. Imagine a curtain pulling back to reveal a stage set for your triumph. Wealth that opens doors, health that restores vitality, purpose that ignites your soul. These are the props God is placing in your hands, not for show, but to fulfill a mission that changes lives. And here's the truth: this unveiling is personal. God isn't working in generalities, He's working in specifics, tailoring every blessing to fit your unique calling. Like a master craftsman shaping a one-of-a-kind piece, He's designing your future with precision. Every detail of your life, every hope, every dream, every quiet prayer is known to Him, and He's weaving it all into something glorious. The world may try to dim your light, to convince you that this moment isn't yours, but God's voice cuts through the noise. You're chosen, not by chance, but by divine intent. Like Moses parting the Red Sea, you're stepping into a moment where the impossible becomes reality. Your faith is the staff in your hand, splitting obstacles and revealing the path God has already cleared. Now, picture a fire kindling in your spirit, growing brighter with every breath. That's the passion God is igniting in you, a fire for His purpose, a blaze that no storm can extinguish. This isn't about fleeting motivation. It's about a divine energy that fuels your every step. You're not just walking, you're blazing a trail, leaving sparks of hope for others to follow. But trails aren't blazed without resistance. The enemy will try to douse your fire, to cloud your vision with doubt or distraction. Stand firm. Like Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem's walls, you're called to work through opposition, to build even when the world scoffs. Your faith is your shield, your trust in God, your strength. Keep building and watch the walls rise. The gates of heaven are open, pouring out blessings that defy logic. Imagine a treasure chest, its lid flung wide, spilling jewels of abundance, peace, and purpose. These aren't temporary trinkets, they're eternal riches, meant to transform your life and overflow to those around you. You're not just receiving, you're becoming a vessel for God's generosity, a conduit for His grace. And don't miss this: your transformation is a signpost. The world will see your rise and wonder at the power behind it. Like a lighthouse guiding ships through fog, your life will point others to safety, to truth, to God. You're not just living for yourself. You're living for those who need to see what faith can do, what God can do through one willing heart. The enemy's lies, fear, inadequacy, delay, are no match for God's truth. Every whisper that says you're not enough is silenced by the one who calls you His own. Like Gideon, who led an army with just a handful of men, your strength doesn't come from numbers or might, it comes from God's presence. You're not fighting alone. You're backed by heaven itself. Now, imagine a tapestry unfolding, each thread telling a story of triumph. That's your life, woven with moments of faith, courage, and divine intervention. Every challenge you've faced is a thread, every victory a color, all coming together to create a picture of God's faithfulness. You're not just surviving, you're creating a legacy that will shine for generations. And here's what's wild: this legacy isn't just for the future, it's for now. The blessings God is pouring out are meant to shift your present reality. Wealth that opens opportunities, health that renews your strength, joy that anchors your heart, these are yours today. Like the prodigal son welcomed home, you're stepping into an inheritance prepared just for you. But inheritance requires stewardship. God is entrusting you with resources, not to hoard, but to multiply. Like the servant given talents in the parable, your calling is to use what's given to you, wisdom, wealth, influence, to build something eternal. Your faithfulness in small things will unlock greater things, doors no one can shut. The world may try to pull you back, to keep you small, to chain you to old patterns, but you're not bound by the world's rules. You're a chosen one, operating under heaven's authority. Like Daniel, who prayed despite the king's decree, your faith defies earthly limits. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep moving. God's favor is your shield, and don't let the size of this moment intimidate you. The blessings coming are massive, but so is the God who gives them. Like Elijah, who saw a cloud the size of a hand and knew a deluge was coming, you're standing before a promise that will flood your life with abundance. Trust the signs, trust the one who sends them, and step forward with confidence. The gates of heaven are wide open, and the flow is unstoppable. Picture a river rushing through a canyon, carving new paths, bringing life to barren places. That's God's provision for you, transforming every dry place in your life into a place of flourishing. You're not just hoping for change, you're living it, breathing it, walking in it. But walking in it requires clarity. The enemy will try to cloud your vision, to make you question God's timing or doubt his plan. Fix your eyes on the truth. Like Peter, who stepped out of the boat to meet Jesus, your focus on him will keep you above the waves. Trust his voice, and you'll walk on water. And here's the deeper truth. Your life is a declaration of God's power. Every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, every blessing you receive, it all points to him. Like the woman who touched Jesus' cloak and was healed, your faith will draw miracles, not just for you, but for those who witness your story. You're a living testimony, chosen one, and the world is watching. This sacred moment you're standing in is a divine collision where heaven's plans meet earth's reality. God is forging a new path for you, one that cuts through every obstacle and leads straight to his purpose. Picture a trailblazer carving through untouched wilderness, each step revealing a landscape no one else has seen. That's you, chosen one, pioneering a future that only God could map out. The world may try to define you by its standards, boxing you into limits of time, status, or past mistakes. But God operates beyond those boundaries. He sees you as timeless, boundless, chosen for a destiny that defies human logic. Like Abraham, called to leave everything familiar for a promise unseen, you're being asked to trust in a vision greater than your own. Your faith is the compass guiding you forward. What's coming is a divine overflow, a cascade of blessings that will flood every corner of your life. Imagine a spring breaking through dry ground, bringing life where there was only dust. That's God's provision for you, wealth that builds dreams, health that restores strength, peace that anchors your soul. These aren't distant hopes. They're realities unfolding now, tailored to your calling. And here's the truth. This overflow is purposeful. God isn't just blessing you to fill your hands. He's blessing you to expand his kingdom. Like a seed that multiplies into a forest, your life is meant to grow beyond itself, touching others, shifting destinies. You're not just receiving, you're planting, nurturing, creating a legacy that echoes God's heart. The enemy will try to steal your focus, whispering that this moment is too big, that you're not equipped, but God equipped you before you were born. Like Jeremiah, called from the womb to speak to nations, You carry a divine assignment. Your readiness isn't about your strength, it's about His power working through you, turning your weaknesses into testimonies. Now, picture a flame leaping higher, fed by an unseen wind. That's the fire of God's Spirit in you, growing stronger, burning away doubt and fear. This fire isn't just for warmth, it's for transformation, refining you into someone who shines with divine clarity. You're not just walking through life, you're blazing a path that others will follow, drawn to the light you carry. But light attracts shadows. The enemy will send distractions, doubts, even people to dim your glow. Stand firm, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who walked through fire unharmed. You're protected by God's presence. No scheme, no lie, no opposition can touch what He's building in you. Your faith is your fortress, unyielding and unbreakable. The gates of heaven are pouring out favor, and you're standing in the stream. Imagine a river so powerful it reshapes the land, carving new paths, bringing life to barren places. That's God's blessing over you, abundance that overflows, healing that restores, purpose that ignites. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, becoming a vessel for miracles the world can't ignore. And don't miss this, your transformation is a signal. It's a flare shot into the sky, announcing God's power to a watching world. Like the Samaritan woman who ran to tell her town about Jesus, your story will spark faith in others. Your life isn't just yours, it's a testimony, a proof that God keeps His promises, that He turns ashes into beauty. The enemy knows the weight you carry, which is why he fights so hard to stop you. But his weapons are powerless against God's plans. Every trap he sets is a stepping stone for your rise. Like Joseph, who turned a prison into a palace, you're turning trials into triumphs. God's favor is your shield, His purpose your guide. Now, imagine a book being written, each page a chapter of your life. Every struggle, every victory, every moment of faith is a sentence in God's story. You're not just living, you're authoring a legacy, one that will be read by generations. Your life is a narrative of grace, a testament to what happens when God chooses someone to shine. And here's what's wild. This story isn't just about you. It's about the countless lives your faith will touch. Like a pebble dropped in a lake, your obedience sends ripples outward, shifting families, communities, even nations.